Xenophobic feelings coming from Ghana. It's quite dangerous. And I am wondering why the Nigerian Senate is taking this very calm approach. I understand it's a serious diplomatic issue because we have lots of Ghanaians in Nigeria as we speak, and a whole lot of Nigerians in Ghana too. And one of the things we're trying to run away from is reprisals, you know. So would you advise the Nigerian government to take the stance of diplomacy only, or are there other avenues that the Nigerian government can explore to ensure that this thing dies down? Well,
I understand where you are coming from, because you need to be very careful not to pour petrol on the fire.
Yes.
Because if you are not careful, things can get out of hand and spiral out of control.
Yes.
But, you know, if Nigerian government, nobody is saying Nigerian government should take retaliatory measures. But if the government fails to intervene, citizens will intervene. Because when Nigerians were being attacked in South Africa, you know, some people, they were trying to protest or attack their economic interests in the country, who are citizens. That's why the government saying don't do this, don't do that. So what our Senate should do, you see, the issue goes beyond diplomacy. I must be sincere, though that's part of the menu, but it goes beyond that. We need to even look internally at our system. That, look, one, what is causing people to migrate? That's another issue. Is it because of the economic problems we have in the country, or is it because of lack of opportunity? Because I must say this to you, if you don't give your citizens opportunity, they will migrate to where they can get that opportunity. Yes. And I must also emphasize that if any nations all over the world, if you fail to create a legal route for people to migrate, illegal immigration is what will suffice. Okay? And if you look at immigrants now, apart from, let's leave the Ghana incident now, they are facing a lot of hostilities everywhere. Even in the United Kingdom, in the last few weeks, people have been protesting against refugees, that we don't want refugees in our community. They are staying in the hotel, they are doing this. Now, even in Spain, the Spanish citizens, the citizens are protesting that we don't want the British to come here for holiday again, because they get engaged in unnecessary Europe culture, getting drunk, this and that. Even when you go to Germany, it's the same thing because of an incident that happened. So hostilities against migrants is going around the world, okay? And what is happening in Ghana is an extension of that. But nations must sit down and look at it that, look, what is causing this problem? What can we do to address it? Because, look, Nigeria, even in this country, and migration is good for the economy. Yes. It helps the prosperity. It even helps peaceful coexistence. Yes. Because if you are sitting here, and you are from Bulgaria, I'm from Nigeria, the man next door is from Iran. That can help to erase prejudice, because we will be interacting with each other. Yes. And with that, it can erase so many things that some of them have been in existence for years. So government needs to sit down and address this issue. And the problem we even have in Nigeria, look, if you look at Nigeria Immigration Act, it's just about 55 pages. And for a country of 250 million. And you know what happened some years ago during the Obasanjo regime, where the CNN reporter came to Nigeria, and within 30 minutes or 1 hour of landing in Nigeria, he managed to get a Nigerian passport. Now, yes, that led to a lot of problems, because some of the officers were sacked and later they were readmitted. Now, that is an issue which we need to address. Look, this idea of setting up passport office in an estate where people go around the corner and they get it. If I join the immigration service today in Nigeria, I would like to work at the passport office or the airport, because most of the officers are passport merchants themselves. We need to ask ourselves, how long are we going to go on for? Because Nigeria doesn't have this nationality act. If anybody come now and say Magana, we will assume he's from the north.
Let me bring you another matter